Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, we'll be doing the review for this premium Sony active noise cancellation headphones. And guys, I had actually purchased this one in December, so it will be almost 2 months since I've been actually using this one. So I'll share my experience in this video, and it comes in this case. You get this case, so it's actually nice to carry around. So you have this one, and first let me actually talk about the headphones itself. And guys, if you recall earlier, I was actually using the Bose QC35. I also had that, so I will be also be making references to that one. And overall, if I have to say, if you're buying a active noise cancellation headphones now, I feel these are slightly better than the Bose, but the Bose are better in some areas. I'll talk about that. And the Bluetooth range is a typical Bluetooth range, I would say, roughly about 25 to about 30 ish feet that I was getting with this one. For example, if I have my smartphone in this room, and even if I walk to the other room, the connection was always there. But again, if I move about 2 rooms further, yes, it would disconnect. So it's typical Bluetooth, I would say. And I also like the fact that this one actually has NFC. So if you have a modern smartphone, you just tap on it and it will pair. Also, moving to the codecs, I like the fact that this one actually has support for LDAC and aptX HD, so it's sort of future-proof. In fact, the Bose didn't have that. Now, moving to the battery life, the battery life is also really good on this one. Sony actually claims about 30 odd hours of battery life with active noise cancellation, and I feel it's almost close to that, because in the last almost 2 months, I charged this only just about 5 times. The battery is so good. Now, I also like the fact that for charging, they have USB Type-C port, so it's very convenient. And the good thing is that it also has fast charging, so that's very convenient. Now, as these are over the ear headphones, you will be wearing it for long periods of time, so the comfort is actually really important. And I'm happy to say that actually they are very comfortable to wear even for long hours. As you can see, it almost covers your entire ear over here. I would say after an hour or so, I did feel that the ears tend to get a little bit warm, but that was the same case even with the Bose that I had. So in terms of comfort, it is very comfortable. But I would say, if I would rate the Bose QC35 10 on 10 in terms of comfort, I would rate this one about 9 out of 10. But nevertheless, very comfortable. I did not have a problem with the same. Now, another feature that I really like on this earphones is ambient sound feature. As these are noise cancellation, headphones, they block, if you enable the ANC, it will block down a lot of sound around you. For example, engine noise, if you are in a car, or if you are like in this room, AC noise, etc. So it gives you that very silent environment if you just wear it. But the thing is that it also has an ambient sound feature. For example, let's say just someone comes over you and he's talking, you might not hear them properly, but if you just place your hand over the right cup like this, it has the ambient sound feature, and it actually amplifies the sound, so you don't have to take out your earphone to hear what the other person is saying. And this is actually really convenient. Trust me, if you're married, you'll really appreciate this feature. And this feature has saved me a ton of times, and it works beautifully. You have to just take your hand and cover this entire portion, and instantly outside sound is actually amplified. Also, moving to the controls, we have some controls are over here. This is a touch sensitive area, and if you just swipe up, it increases the volume. If you swipe down, it decreases the volume. If you go towards the left, it will actually go to the previous track, and if you press right, it will go to the next track. You can also double tap to pause or play the tracks. So I find it actually really convenient, and I feel in the past 2 months this has worked perfectly for me. So in fact, I feel this is much better than physical buttons that we find on many other Bluetooth headphones. This has worked perfectly for me. Now let's talk about the sound quality on this one, because that's the most important thing. And I feel the sound, let's first talk about the bass. The bass is slightly more emphasized on this one if we compare even to the Bose QC35. And I feel most of the people will like the sound signature what they have given for the bass. It's punchy, it's slightly exaggerated, but again, as I've told you, you also have that companion app both for Android as well as for iOS, where you can customize the sound signature what you want. Now moving to the midtones and the vocals also sound amazing on this one. I really liked it, and even the high tones are really good. In fact, I really like the sound signature on this one, and even after hours and hours of continuous listening, it doesn't give you that fatigue in your ears. So in that way, they're really good, and I would say 95% of the people will really enjoy the sound signature that this one has. Now moving to another one thing, again I'll compare this with the Bose, as this has active noise cancellation, and with this button you can enable it or disable it between the ambient, ANC on and off. When the ANC is on, I really like the fact that it does not put any pressure on your ear. With the Bose, sometimes after enabling the ANC for a couple of hours, I used to get that strange pressure feeling on my ear. Strangely, this is not there on this one. I don't know how Sony managed to do that, but they have done an excellent job in that area. Now let's move to some of the cons that I do not like with this. Again, as these are headphones and you pair it with your smartphone, so definitely it also has a microphone and you can take calls with this one. But here I feel that the microphone quality is not that great. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but when I compare it to the Bose QC35, I felt that the calls that I took with the Bose QC35 were much clearer, and the other parties also said that it was crystal clear. That's not the case with this one. This when you take calls with this one, the sound is slightly muddied, I would say, sort of compressed. I don't know why it happens. And the second biggest problem that I have when I take calls with this one is that it automatically enables the ambient sound when you take calls with this one. That means everything, if you're just taking a call in the street, you start to hear every thing on the street. ANC gets disabled automatically. So it's actually very irritating when calls come with this one. And lastly is that, I don't know why Sony did this. This can only pair simultaneously to one Bluetooth device. Unlike the Bose actually could connect simultaneously to two Bluetooth devices, and that was very beneficial, I would say. But this can only connect only one Bluetooth device. And I'm sure that some of you might have this question in your mind, because I had used the Bose QC35 for over 2 years. And in terms of just active noise cancellation, which is better, these new Sonys or the Bose QC35? And for active noise cancellation, if I have to pick one, the active noise cancellation is actually better on these Sonys compared to the Bose. I don't know how they did it, but this gets even better active noise cancellation than the Bose. Apart from that, this Sony is an excellent noise cancellation headphones, and if you have the budget, go for this. And if I have to rate it overall, I would rate it 9 out of 10. So anyways guys, that was my review for the Sony WH-1000X M3 headphones. What do you guys think about the same? If you are using it, do share your experience in the comment section below. That will be helpful to others also. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and if you guys are still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.